One of the most frequent things that I'm asked is, should marijuana be legal? Well, unfortunately, it's not that simple. Before the legalization of marijuana can take place, there are other laws that need to be considered and perhaps enacted. For example, should people be able to smoke marijuana around children? Should pregnant women be able to smoke marijuana? And if your initial response is no, of course they shouldn't be able to do that, then the question arises, well, what should be the punishment? Say someone does smoke marijuana around children or a woman while she's pregnant. Then should she get a ticket? Should she go to jail? Should she go to prison? So these laws need to be considered and enacted before the general legalization of marijuana is enacted. And also, what about driving while under the influence of marijuana? Unlike with alcohol, which is out of your system within, say, 24 hours or so, marijuana could stay in your system for up to 30 days. So say on Friday, you're out with your friends and you get high. And then say on Sunday, you go out driving and you get pulled over for unrelated reasons. And the cop wants to drug test you. So you're drug tested and you have marijuana in your system. Because since it's only been, say, a day and a half, 2 days, it's still going to be very detectable. But it's been, again, 2 days since you smoked marijuana. So were you driving under the influence? Should you go to jail? So that also needs to be considered. At what point is the marijuana in your system no longer to be legally considered that you're high, that you're under the influence? And the same thing goes with the job. Say on Sunday night, you get high with your buddies, or maybe even by yourself. Then Monday you go into work and you end up getting injured at work. Well, the first thing they do when you're injured at work is give you a drug test. So they give you a drug test, and again, the marijuana is still very detectable in your system. But you try to argue, well, that was last night. Well, they say, sorry, the marijuana is in your system. So there's a lot of things that need to be considered, again, before we could even consider about legalizing marijuana. It's a huger issue than a lot of people think.